Have you ever wondered why some people seem to grow richer while others work hard all their lives but still struggle financially? What if everything you were taught about money was only half the truth? This is not just another book summary, this could be the turning point in how you see money, forever. So don't even think about skipping. The insight you're about to hear might just change your life. I want to take you on a journey, a deeply personal, powerful, and eye-opening journey, through one of the most impactful financial books ever written, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki. Now imagine you're a young boy with two fathers. One is highly educated, a respected professor, earning a stable income, but always worrying about bills and job security. The other didn't finish 8th grade, but built wealth through business and investments. Both men are smart, both care deeply about you, but they offer opposite advice about money. Which one do you listen to? This contrast between Robert's two father figures, his real dad, the poor dad, and his best friend's dad, the rich dad, forms the foundation of the book. And what's so powerful about it is that their perspectives reflect the two most common ways people think about money today. One believes in going to school, getting good grades, finding a secure job, and working hard. The other believes in understanding how money works, making it work for you, and becoming financially free. Which mindset is guiding your life right now? Now let me ask you, have you ever felt like you were working harder and harder, but getting nowhere financially? Like you're stuck in a loop, earn, spend, pay bills, repeat? Robert calls this the rat race, and chances are, many of us are running in it without even realizing. The rich dad taught him, don't work for money, make money work for you. That's the first mind-blowing shift. Poor dad says, go to school and get a good job. Rich dad says, get financially educated and build assets. Let's pause here. If you've ever thought financial success is only for the lucky or already rich, listen closely. This is where the real transformation begins. Rich Dad taught Robert the importance of financial literacy. It's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep, how well you grow it, and how long you can make it work for you. In fact, most people earn and spend, but the rich acquire assets. Now here's the thing. What's an asset? An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out. Sounds simple, right? But think about this. How many of us were taught that our house is an asset? That buying a big car means we've made it? Rich Dad challenges all of that. If your house is costing you money every month, it's not an asset. That shift in thinking is crucial. So ask yourself right now, are you building assets? Or just collecting liabilities that look good on the outside but drain you inside? Let me give you a powerful insight. Most people work their entire lives to build someone else's asset. They work jobs, pay taxes, buy homes, take loans, but never focus on building their own wealth. This is emotional because it hits deep. We're taught to fear risks, to play it safe, follow the crowd. But what if that very mindset is the reason we stay stuck? Rich Dad encouraged Robert to learn by doing. He wasn't interested in grades. He was interested in mindset, in street smarts, in being financially savvy. And that brings us to one of the most important lessons in the book. The rich don't work for money. The poor and middle class do. Why? Because of fear and desire. Fear of being broke makes us chase a paycheck. Desire for comfort makes us spend what we earn. And so, the cycle continues. But the wealthy learn to control these emotions. They learn to observe, to think, and to build. You see, financial education is not taught in schools. And that's why this book is a wake-up call. The system isn't broken, it was built that way. It's up to you to learn what school never taught you. Robert's rich dad emphasized the power of entrepreneurship and investing. He taught him to understand accounting, investing, markets, and the law. Not to become an accountant or a lawyer, but to understand how the game works. Because money is a game. And if you don't learn the rules, you'll always be on the losing team. Are you still with me? Good. Because this next part is a turning point. There's a chapter in the book called Mind Your Own Business. And it's not what it sounds like. Robert says don't just work in someone else's business. Start focusing on building your own. Whether that's through a side hustle, investing, real estate, or creating something of your own, the goal is to start owning, not just working. Let's be honest, this is not easy. It's scary to step out. But what's scarier is spending 40 years in a job you hate, only to retire broke. That's not safety, that's a slow surrender. Now here's a question you need to ask yourself today. Am I buying freedom with the choices I make today, or am I selling it away one paycheck at a time? Robert also talks about taxes and how the rich legally avoid them. It's not cheating. It's strategy. They understand the laws, they use corporations, they make the system work for them. Meanwhile, the average person works, gets taxed, then spends what's left. The rich earn through businesses and investments, spend through deductions, and then get taxed on what remains. That's financial intelligence. And if you're thinking, but I don't know how to start, that's okay. Robert didn't know either. He started by reading, by observing, by trying. His rich dad would often say, the more you learn, the more you earn. So make a decision today. Become a lifelong student of money. Learn how to read financial statements. Learn how investing works. Learn how to evaluate assets. Start small. Just start. Because action, even imperfect action, beats inaction every single time. You know what else Rich Dad taught him? To embrace failure. He said, losers are defeated by failure. Winners are inspired by it. Most people are so afraid of making mistakes that they never try. But the wealthy, they fail forward. They take risks. They reflect. They grow. So if you fail financially before good, it means you've started the journey. Now keep going. Another thing. Rich Dad believed in the power of giving. He said, if you want something, first give it. It sounds counterintuitive, but giving activates abundance. You give your knowledge, your time, your money, and somehow the universe returns it multiplied. So here's a powerful challenge for you. Don't just take from life, give, and watch your life expand. Before we wrap up, I want you to remember, this Rich Dad Poor Dad isn't just a book about money. It's a book about mindset, about breaking free from limitations, about living with purpose. And if there's one message that echoes through every page, it's this. You have the power to choose. To choose your thoughts, your actions, your future. You can stay stuck, or you can rise. You can follow the crowd, or you can build your path. The choice and the power is yours. So if this summary sparked something in you, a thought, a question, a hunger to learn more, then don't let it stop here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, get the book. The link is in the description below. Read it, study it, live it. And before you go, answer this in the comments. What is the one financial belief you've held on to that you're now ready to let go of? And if you had to teach your kids just one thing about money, what would it be? Remember, wealth isn't just about having money. It's about having freedom. And that journey starts today with you. Thanks for listening. Stay hungry, stay curious, and stay unstoppable. So, if this video sparked even one thought, one shift in how you see money, wealth, or your future, then don't let it end here. Tap that like button. It helps more people discover this powerful message. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a single book that can change your life. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. And in the comments, tell me what's the one lesson from this book that hit you the hardest. Was it the idea that schools teach us nothing about money? Was it the difference between assets and liabilities? Or was it the moment you realized you've been working for money instead of making money work for you? Let's talk about it. I read every comment, and your story might inspire someone else to begin their journey. And hey, if you want to go deeper, read the full book. The link's in the description below. Because this is just the beginning.